É um canal? Ah, esse é um carro.
Parkour!
É um canal. Talvez.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Siri must be. Kelby.
Wait, what?
Anything for a hot bath.
Wait, what?
Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Gareth, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Look, they're opening.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
Think that's a swallow.
It worked. Come.
Sure it's safe.
Of course. The Elven Mage prepared this passage for Ciri. Come on now. Gavella Glan. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm. I've a bad feeling about this.
Okay, that. Oh, fuck.
Destroy the intruders.
What? Jesus Christ! Jesus. Okay, that did good shit. Golems. Golems. If want us to break through this wall, we're gonna need 20 Saber 7 mules and a hundred weight of Salpater, or one golem. Feel me, person. Golems are mindless matter brought to life by a spell. They obey their creator's orders without question. Their boundless strength, ability to withstand pain, endless patience, and the fact that they need not one jot of food or drink makes them the best servants of guards anyone could ask for. Once provoked, they will not tire of battle until they have either crushed their opponent or themselves crumbled into dust.
Gavella Glan. And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains. Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it. How it will transpire. What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget we hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
Oh, Vigu, what the fuck is going on? Ah. A gargoyle. Come on. Put that gargoyle. So it's a bit of a gargoyle. Nope. It's the first time. So let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gargoyles. It's just me, or is that gargoyle ogling us? Gargoyles are stone statues brought to life by magic in order to guard mages' laboratories and lairs from intruders. Their appearance alone has scared off more than one prospective burglar. Those who do not take fright at the sight of these horned and winged monstrosities usually die shortly thereafter, torn to shreds by stony claws.
Look, they're opening! Let's go. Gavella Glan.
Ooh, 1-5. La 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 la. Downplay the light.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Another swallow.
Look, it worked! Come on. Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella.
The Haunted its ranks a navigator, a powerful mage able to teleport its warriors from place to place in the blink of an eye. Geralt and Kira, on the other hand, made their way slowly on foot, encountering obstacle after obstacle. All might have been lost had our heroes not happened across a metamorphotic projection that a Elven mage had left for Ciri. The mage's illusion guided her towards her lair and called her Ciriel, meaning swallow in Elder speech. Hearing this, Geralt gained two vital clues. The mage clearly knew Ciri well, and he must have painted the scrolls on the walls to direct her. The road through the underground was not an easy one to travel. The mage had set a great many traps that Ciri could easily evade, but we could trip up and he could chase after her. In the end, Geralt and Kira eliminated the Wild Hunt's lead and began mapping of its system.
Wild Hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the mage's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have?
La musica del soundtrack. What? I need some more.
Froze them before they could attack.
Shut up!
Shut up.
SI Isa. Jada Doi Bilin Yama. Ren! Shin Samir!
What is this?
The White Frost. Mage from the Hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield it with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side.
Everything. The name of the King of the Wild Hunt, the identity of the Lord of Nightmares, the being behind the frightful mask, these long remain unknown. Over time, however, our scraps of information gradually coalesce into a full likeness of our foe, but did nothing to distract from the terror he inspired. The Wild Hunt was in truth an elite cavalry brigade from the world of Ain El, the Elder Folk, and was commanded by their ambitious and ruthless king, Eredin Brax Glass. He would travel via secret paths through the cold emptiness between his world from ours to capture victims and take them back to his homeland as slaves. The current object of his hunt was Cirilla, whose power he wanted to harness for his own uses. The only obstacle in his path, Geralt of Rivia.
Darian Annoy!
In the end, Geralt and Hugh eliminated the Wild Hunt and the
Ready. Stay close. Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it! Just cover me!
Wait for some dawn, apparently. My sword! Fuck!
Angal Scout!
Needs a new sword. Sword is fucked. Pretty much good. Yeah, let's just kind of keep that.
Ah, I'm beginning to think we might make...
No, I think good path, I would say.
Hey, Nicola!
sounds of the Wild Hunt. Baying at the heels of the Wild Hunt are its sounds, fierce beasts which follow it like dust clouds trailing after a comet. Hushed legends speak of them losing their way at times and descending from the night sky to earth, cold and death following in their wake. Born or so some experts believe of magic ice crystal, the hounds of the Wild Hunt race alongside the spectral masters. Like ravenous feral dogs, they are capable only of mindlessly attacking whatever crosses their path. It's gonna leave me. Bam! Shit! Bam!
Angal Stamina!
Just one more.
Hey, Nicola!
Hero. Vai, amiga. Amiga, tu pode estar já está.
Angal Stamina! Darian Hanoi!
Kira! What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, not a new life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can...
Leave it to me. Well, come, we might still catch them.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Ah, good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
Go. Holy shit, eu até bebi de água sem querer.
Wonderful.
Couldn't keep the shit right now. Jesus Christ!
He awaits us.
Oh shit.
You're stubborn one.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you last. Get out here.
Let's go. Jesus Christ!
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
My stone! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Are you well and whole? I fear to...
Not necessarily. Let's look around.
If I have my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
All right, let's watch this message.
Tyrell, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something.
But I didn't say...
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant then. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now, after I safely led you through the cave.
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from. You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stop the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights.
Sítio onde pode estar, né? Tipo,
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous,
But
but they say the crones mark the way for vessels who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Ciri's pursuers did not find what they were looking for. They departed empty-handed, leaving one warrior behind to tend to Geralt and Kira. He proved a weak match for the Witcher and the Sorceress, but their victory was bittersweet, as in the underground passageways Geralt found neither Ciri nor the Elven Mage. All he could now do was to follow the hints provided by yet another amorphotic projection the mage had left behind.
Why do we even come?
It seemed that during Ciri's time in Velen, she got into a quarrel with some sort of witch or witches in a swamp. Fortnite, let's go, it's alright. The ladies of the woods, the gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this earth cannot foretell our fate. Only the ladies of the wood watch over Velen. In fall times, when plague and famine reap the harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas and knock back fortune's foul blows. This is how one begs help from the ladies. Find a child, young and innocent, and take it to Crookback Bog. Seek out the lady's shrine. 'Tis where the trail of treats begins. Set the child off on the trail, and it shall follow the sweet track and find the good ladies. The child will never want for anything again, for the ladies are kind and generous. Stand before the shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the god ladies will hear, for they see and hear all that takes place in the heavens. If you made an offering as it must be done, your plea shall be heard. Huh?